lagi! Welcome, everyone, to the Casual Esports Amateur League. We got some vodcasts coming at you tonight. This is the AMO hosting the solo cast party like I usually do. So let's get going. These are going to be 4 games tonight from 4 teams that have not yet been casted here in Season 5. So the first matchup, we're going to have the Pandemic Papis versus Zero Logic Gaming. So let's see here. A couple of new people here on the side of Pandemic Papis. Zero Logic Gaming has seen some previous players play in our league before, so I'm excited to see how this goes. Both these teams are in the, I think it's the Freljord division. It is the Freljord division, so coming up hot, and we are going to get basically started real quick here. This is the comps for game 1. So on the side of Zero Logic Gaming, it looks like they're just banning a ton of junglers here. Diana, Xin Zhao, Vi, Rivershen, and then got the Ari. On the side of Pandemic Papis, they're banning a kind of a plethora here, so maybe some specific target bans with the Annie, Caitlyn, Zach coming out on the side of those bans. Work taken away on the side of Pandemic Papis, because I know that that is Monte Carlo Method is the person I'm the most familiar with, and he plays for Zero Logic Gaming. So, and that is one of his champions for him. So definitely see some picks back and forth. Interesting, we have Pandemic Papis with no AD carry. We have the dual supports, or I guess Seraphine could be like a mage support or the mage carry mid lane, coming in the bot lane with the dual like dive bruisers and the long range poke of Xerath. So very interesting comp on the side of them versus the Zero Logic Gaming of Jin, Vigar, Rammus, and Nautilus. So while the this is setting up, I'm going to try and get the VOD started up here. I think Pandemic Papis, they're looking really strong there with their comp, but it's very unique and very different than Zero Logic Gaming. It's kind of more traditional style, which we have seen here in the league. And super great. Okay, just want to double check to make sure I have the right VOD to the right pick band, because last week I messed that up. And I think we're going to get started here. So we will swap on over to the gameplay, and we'll get going. Looking good. Okay, looking great on stream. Here we go. Loading into the Rift. So, on the side of Pandemic Papis, or PP, I really enjoy their logo. It's probably ridiculously hard to see on the screen, though. So, if Pandemic Papis are watching this, can you please get me a separate logo? You can DM it actually to Shadow or myself, so we can get that fixed, so we don't have this issue in the future. The blue on blue, really, I just can't see your logo. I'm so sorry about that. So we'll go El Cerrigo on the top lane set, followed by the Whoop Bros Warwick, and oh my gosh, the sound on the vodcast. It's at 17. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to go with it. Okay, we have an invade going already from the side of Zero Logic Gaming here. And they got seen by a ward, so we'll just go back to the nameplates. Whoop Rose on the jungle Warwick. Jersey is DTF, or Jesse's. Jersey, Jesse. Oh, jeez. On the mid lane Xerath. We have Fozzie Bear and Ethereal Image is down here on the double support, double mage bot lane. Seraphine Nami. I want to see how this goes. I may just watch this for the entire laning phase, and then it's just I just want to see what happens. Flow King up top on the Star Guardian Urgot, because just absolutely gorgeous. Monte Carlo Method on the oh, never mind. We may have nope, just a gank steal. Monte Carlo Method's on the jungle Rammus. Go Flames number 4 is on the Vigar mid lane. Bob and Rob on the Jin 80 carry, and Passino on the Nautilus support. So as I said, we're going to focus in on this bot lane because I get the ability to vodcast, whatever I want to look at. And Nautilus forgot to buy items, level 1, ladies and gentlemen. Oof. Oof. Oh, man, that is a rough back. And now Nami is actually going to catch Monte Carlo method. Nautilus head the back. And what's going on? I know he's going to flash, but Warwick flash. Can the ball get him escape? Nope. Guys, what's going on? This is everyone.
No.
That's what should have happened. Is call that off immediately. As soon as Nautilus is like, I don't have items, guys. Rammus, you can't jungle invade. And I know Monty a little bit, so I'm going to make fun of him a little bit. But come on, man. You're better than that. We're going to go all in here. Flash heal burnt. Jhin hit level 2. Somehow Nautilus hit level 2. Like before everyone, even with the back end. So that makes no sense. I have no idea what's going on in this bottom lane already. It's like level 1, but somehow I know Nami went to go help with the level 1, but at the same time Nautilus like hit backed. Ugh. Okay. Well, Veigar, first Xerath mid lane. It's just gonna be mages farming, right? That's boring. Top lane, we could watch it all day. But let's actually see how this bot lane. Seraphine, Nami. I mean, unless you all-in kill them, they're literally just going to out-sustain anything that maybe happens. And, well, Warwick's just going to walk in here. Bubble into no. Oh, my gosh. Whoop, Rosal.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, 2-0 already on the Warwick. Just probably needed to go, I mean, if he had cleanse, he probably could have lived. Or he just needed to flash the bubble. Really needed to flash the bubble there. Because that CC chain absolutely wrecked him. Bubble into the fear. Seraphine slow as well. So we have flash and ignite down on Nami. Heal down on Seraphine. Heal down on Jhin. And the ignite down on the Nautilus. Flash down on both Warwick and Rammus. I mean, summoners are blown everywhere. Ooh. Okay. Nice, some interrupts going on. Yeah, so I found these yes-no buttons at the dollar store, Ansem. And, we're gonna be getting a lot of... And...
Yes.
All stream long. So, get used to it. Solo cast, I don't need no one else to talk, because the top laners are going to duke it out. Warwick is up here. He's going to get his 3rd gank in, and that's going to be his 3rd kill.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Warwick is on a killing spree, and we're 5 minutes into the game. He's basically going to be able to go run straight to Dragon as soon as he gets whatever camps he wants. And he's going to outpace this Rammus. He's got a Tiamat already. So he's going offensive work. He's not even going tank work. He's going full damage. And I think they're going to have to necessarily do that. Because if it gets to late game, Jhin Veigar will absolutely, I think, wreck the team fights with the CC that Nautilus and Rammus can, set up for their carries. But the way this work is going, it ain't going to make it to late game. It might even not make it to 25 minutes. His goal is to, pedal to the metal, run. He's going to be, singing songs. Ult there on the side of Mr. Jesse. Or Miss Jessie, I guess. Jessie can be a boy or a girl name. What do you know? Warwick taking Dragon at 6 minutes. That is perfectly reasonable and expected. He's going to end up with more health after he does the Dragon than he did starting it. Nami and Seraphine heals are going to be ridiculous in this game. Particularly on the set and the Warwick. Oof. But they do have to accelerate. So I like their game plan so far. They've done well. They've been kind of gifted a little bit of not optimal plays on the side of Zero Logic Gaming. Playing a little bit more solo queue style. But it is only like the 2nd or 3rd week. So these teams may not have even played all their games yet. Because I think there's some buys in this division as well. So if I'm not mistaken, one of these two teams has a bye, so this may only be like their second match of the season. So depending on how that goes, maybe just not coordinated, maybe it's just the day, or maybe it's just the game so far. The CS, though, Jin and Nautilus with like over 60 CS compared to Seraphine's not even at 40, and Nami's 0. Yikes. I know they got the assist down there, but they just have no CS whatsoever. So their gold is only up because of the CS right now. Not CS, sorry, the assists. They did not have those assists. This bot lane would be in pretty good control on the side of Zero Logic Gaming. And when Nautilus hit 6, I want to see them all in. Can you even really all in? You have to hit 6 first, right? Because Nami and Seraphine, oh my gosh, the CC, so much damage. There they go. They're flashing in. There's the Ignite as well. Nautilus trying to go in. Seraphine going to try and get some return damage. There's the W. Can Jin open up the curtain call? Hit 6 before the heals come out. Nope. Oh, never mind. Bottom Rob has gone down. Here comes the bubble flashing over. Nice hook on the side of Nautilus. Gets that 1 kill. Seraphine's going to go in there. All the damage. Flash in for set. And also Urgot. He's going to get the pull and he's going to rip down. Urgot's no damage. And there's Seraphine coming out. It looks like Vigor also teleported into this one as Nautilus is going to walk his way on out. So the counter engage on the side of Seraphine and Nami, too strong. That root on the side of Nami is just absolutely spectacular. Way too strong right now in this lane. All the teleports being burnt means, you know, Vigor got Rain teleport down there, and now he's just going to eat all the damage. Oh, good flash, too. Nice dodging. Vigor's got excellent shoes. Excellent shoes. He didn't even buy shoes yet. He doesn't even have socks either. But with Vigor having the back, I'm watching Warwick watch. He's going to place this here. No teleport, no flash. Can they take down the tower? Nope, Nautilus is here. Excellent charge off, though. Get that Warwick even more gold. He's all pink. Okay, Ramus balling in. And going nowhere. Oh, great hook by the Nautilus. Goes in there for the damage, but oh, flashing out. There's the Urgot ult. No.
Yeah, baby.
Okay. Well, Nautilus has landed some good hooks. Ramus, good night shot. Urgot got a kill. There we go. Pick it up. Oh, no. I know you're 6, but that's, I mean, it's Nami Seraphine. Like, how did they, I mean, between the survival, I can't believe they survived that long, A, in the first down below, and B, how much damage Seraphine can pump out with, like, so little items. That's, I know she's supposed to be, like, a mid lane mage, but she's like a mid lane mage, but with Sona's kit. So I really... Now, this team comp is very magic heavy. On the side of, you know, the pandemic Papis. So if they don't, you know, keep accelerating their gold lead, I can see a lot of, you know, magic health, you know, MR. Oh, dunk in on the side of Set as Urgot's going to have to flash his way out of this one to keep on surviving. As he has actually got defensive items, you know, with the tab eyes or, you know, the steel-plated shoes. I'm going to call them tab eyes till the end of time, people, so you're probably going to have to get used to it. Kitty Cat, or not Kitty Cat, it's Guardian. It's cute. Okay, looks like we have a 4-man, 5-man here in the mid lane. Nautilus is getting ready to flash the wall. Ramus is here. Vigor's waiting. Oh, in they go. Ramus. Not fast enough. They're going to walk this one out. Warwick is now setting up for the dragon. We have an air drake, so whoever gets this is going to be important because both these teams are going to need some speed going on. Here they go. Nothing. Very, very anticlimactic on that one. Oh, no. Like, giving up the dragons to, I mean, probably going to have to give it no teleport from your top laner. Down in level, but is also down 40 CS. I mean, Rammus into this lineup, he really can't build that much armor. I mean, he's gotten off some ganks, but not as much as I think he wants. Bot lane, we got a gank. There's, oh my gosh, all the damage. Oh my gosh, Jin wasn't able to do anything. Nami, Seraphine, what was that? Seraphine E, stun, like slow root into Charm ult, into Nami ult. And did he get by a bubble as well? I think he did. I think he just literally was just stuck the entire time. This is absolutely brutal in this CC line. If you get hit by one thing, you're pretty much gonzo. So, you know, pushing pedal to the metal here. Keep going. Ooh, nice hook away. I think Rammus was able to steal the blue buff. Nope. They put it on Urgot. Okay. Here we go. In onto the set. Set does have ultimate and flash. Let's see what they want to do. Nice pull. Oh, flipped him back. Let's see if he wants to dunk. Does dunk the Urgot. Is he going to pop off the Hailmaker to get the damage? There it goes. The ultimate. Not in time. No. Urgot with the kill. Nice job on that one. Man, that's such a great animation. Soccer Ball Rammus is awesome, guys. First tower plate is... Oh, nope, not all of them. Let's just say the whole thing's going to go, but they've not got it. So, tower plates are looking very much in favor of the blue team, sorry. They've only lost 1 in the mid lane, and they've taken 3 up top, 4 in the middle, and 4 in bot lane. That is a ton of gold. Look at that gold lead. We got, what, like 4,000, 3,500 gold lead? Who's it on? As we directed cam decides to not move. Let's see here. You know, sets up 400. Oh, of course, the work is up 1,300. 400 on the mid lane. What? 600, 700 on the bot lane. You know, definitely in favor of, you know, Papis here. Papis. We get some off. Okay. 15 minutes here. What's the next plan? Next, I mean, it's Ocean Drake. Even more healing. I don't know if, I mean, if you're, these are, I think, probably some of the best Drakes that these team of, you know, Pandemic Poppies could really wish for. You know, Ocean Soul. They could get to that. Ram is actually going to come in here for the game. Great job getting in on the Seraphine, but there's the Nami ult as the counter engage and the root coming out of the side of Seraphine. Oh, there's the charm as well, and it looks like Xerath is slowly walked kind of down here. The lay down, there's some ult damage as well. This is going to, you know, powerball his way out of here. There's the stun. Hook missed. Curtain call. Let's hit 1, 2, 3 misses, and the heal too powerful. Too much healing coming out on the side of the Seraphine Nami lane. Veigar goes in for a nice combo. Nice barrier on the side of Xerath, just preventing a lot of that damage so there's no follow-up. Looks like Wark maybe going for a tank in the top lane. There he is. Ooh, nice dodge, Flow King. Excellent flash there, buddy. Oh, that's the wrong button. Bot lane, Rammus is back here again. There's the hook under tower. Gets 1, but here comes the teleports from all the top laners. Great Rammus taunt, but that's not going to be enough. The Set's going to try and go in for the dunk in onto the AD carry. Does finish that one off. Now he's going to be looking for the gen as Urgot's trying to CC from flash in, but there's the W, and there's the heal on the side of Bob and Rubber. That's not going to have enough damage. And there's the Urgot's going to fear that one. Now can the Urgot take down the Nami? No, but there's the bubble. Great job. Teleports from the top laners. Continue the engage. At this point, if you're, you know, Zero Logic Gaming, you're going to go continue these trades. You're the team behind in gold right now. I think someone got a shutdown in that team fight. Oh, Veigar teleported into this and gets stunned. Ooh, nice cage preventing the Wark from fully engaging here. Mid laners have though been a part of absolutely 0 kills. 0, 0, 0. Okay, Ocean Drake. Urgot's on it. Rammus is here. Warwick maybe blast coning over. Pulling it out. Setting up the plant. Okay, in goes Warwick. He's going to go in for it and just trying to hook everything up. He goes for the smite, and Rammus takes that one down as everyone's curtain calls open as Zer's something. And there's the Nami tidal way to go through as Rammus actually dodges away around that, gets in onto the back line. Mage is not going to happen as Nautilus is trying to set up damage hooks, the setup for the set. As Vigor's trying to rain in onto the Xerath is going to happen. Curtain call out for the Jhin up there, but it looks like the supports took down the tanks jungler there. Nami and Seraphine took out one. Everyone else lived. Wow. I'm surprised everyone lived. I mean, just the Rammus died. Just the back and forth and how spread out in chaos that fight was. Definitely, I think, favored Pandemic Papis, who could isolate people to deal damage, but then also, because they had the gold lead and the item lead, at certain points weren't being focused one at a time by the CC and the damage on the side of Zero Logic Gaming. The CC and the damage were split on different characters. The result did not, succeed in that way. But we're still scaling. The Jhin has been the target of a lot of ire here, being 1, 4, and 3. But this Nami Seraphine bot lane is absolutely doing a great job, as we do have the Urgot and the Rammus gank on the top line. That's a great ult by the set, pulling him up. Let's see if he tries to get the Haymaker in there before the ult comes out. Does happen, and will it finish this? Rammus is actually going to get jumped on by the Warwick here, and Xerath is showing up as well. There's the ult from the Warwick, and plus the Xerath ult, who's missing everything, but it doesn't matter because that Warwick is tanky. And now 3 towers have gone over to the side of Pandemic Papis. And this is starting to be that steamroll. They definitely needed. Second Rift Herald going to be dropped here in the top lane. Great baby cage coming outside of Vigor. Can he kill them? No, cannot. There's the Nami ult. Disengages. And that's the 4th tower going over the Poppies. This game has just been accelerated very, very fast. A ton of gold has gone over their hands. Let's see if they get a charge. Oh no, Rammus gets pulled in. Let's see if they go in. Do set. Can't, haymaker everything, buddy. Man, he's so fast. Okay. Well, I haven't been able to get a tower yet. Gold is heavily in favor of the side of Pandemic Papis. And just look at that. Everyone's above 6,000 gold on the side of Pandemic Papis. And, only the carries really are on the side. So Rammus is behind by what? 2,500 gold? Yikes. That's a huge gold difference in the junglers. Level 11, level 10. We'll see how much of it makes a big fight difference. I think the next thing that's going to happen is going to be this Ocean Dragon. Number 2. If you can give up one dragon, if you're going to try and continue the scale, Zero Logic Gaming need to extend this game for as long as possible, right? Because they have the Jhin, who's going to need a few more items. They have the Vigor, who's going to be always constantly scaling. But he needs to, keep scaling. So, I mean, if you can get a good team fight and get good CC, I'd take it. But if you can't get it, then just back off. Try and see if you can maybe get this Urgot on this top tower. Oh, that's a great fight to start this one off. Vigor goes in. One more auto. Jhin ult. Not far enough away as Rammus is actually getting caught by the set, who gets dunked into the backline, followed by the Nami. Nice flash away. Tries to go in as Xerath is ulting up his ult. Range and turn as Vigor is actually going to get caught by the charm down here and see one. Seraphine damage so OP right now. And slash out on the side of Nautilus. What looked like to be a catch in onto the Xerath turned out to be a catch in onto Zero Logic Gaming, because they got absolutely obliterated and got picked off trying to kill the Ascended one. Is he Ascended, right? Pretty sure he's Ascended. That's his lore. He's stolen away from, Azir. I mean, Dragons wasn't even up. So, I mean, I understand trying to get the pick. I'm not against that inside of Zero Logic Gaming, but after Xerath got away, you gotta back up, and Rammus got caught too far out. Set just dunked him right back on the 80 carry. This is what Jin says every time that he sees Rammus getting dunked on him.
Oh!
Right? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Dragon fight. Urgot's pushing mid lane. Rammus gonna go in, flash in under tower. Oh, nice EWQ combo on the side of Xerath. Warwick is, or not Warwick, Urgot's down to a half a health. Oh, gets in onto the Warwick, and that looks like the Xerath ult is going to come out, and Seraphine's going to flash Q. That's not going to E anything. Rammus is going to powerball his way out of there. Not going to happen as he just gets CC'd trying to get through the baby cage. That failed. Too much targeted CC on the jungler. And with the jungler down, Zero Lock Gaming just have to give this up. They're going to back, they're going to buy. Okay, so that's one more dragon. You really have to fight for the next one. See a little bit better setup on the side of Zero Logic Gaming to try and do a comeback, but this has been pretty impressive with an unorthodox comp coming out on the side of Pandemic Papis, showing the how superior a double mage bot lane, especially with Seraphine going the mage route. Although technically she looks like maybe the support in this instance being the 2-1-8 compared to Nami's 5-1-6. Nami's so strong right now. When your support is like a full item ahead of your your mage carry in the bot lane. Veigar does have, what's here? There's one Oblivion Orb for Grievous Wounds. Jin is not the best applier of Grievous Wounds. Nautilus, what do we got here? Bulwark, we like it, but no, he's got nothing. He's got an Ignite. There's only one Ignite, so between Warwick heal, Set heal, less natural healing, Seraphine, Nami, the Ocean Dragons is absolutely, I mean, it's going to be important to get some anti-heal come in here. At 25 minutes, though, if I'm Zero Logic Gaming, as long as you have like one ward on Baron, I think you can just say, hey, if we see Set, their Baron take is so slow. You need both Set, probably, and Warwick to take it fast. Now, with Unami, Seraphine, and Warwick, you can take it healthily, but it's going to be really slow on that Baron take. So, keep eyes on Warwick and keep eyes on Set. I mean, keep eyes on everyone, but the best you can. But I don't think that Baron is necessarily a win condition currently on the side of Pandemic Papis. They may try and do a Dragon for Baron trade when it gets to that point here in 2.5 minutes. And if I'm Pandemic Papis, and I think I'm comfortable doing that trade, so I can then, secure Baron, so I can use Baron to push in to take some of these inhibitor towers. So those are down when we set up for the next dragon after that. That's definitely going to be an option for them doing into this. I do not think, though, that they can necessarily start up the Baron until that point, though. So the vision here coming the next 2 minutes is the plan. Zero Logic Gaming, I think, should keep their forces, majority of them, on the bottom half of the map as well. I know they're trying to split up the team in that regards, but you got to know what the other team needs to win the game. And you either get an ace at a team fight, or you get Baron. But the only way is to really push in, because they don't have any they don't have any ranged carries, right? They're not really taking down a whole lot of towers very quickly. The only reason why they took down towers quickly up top was because of Shelly, and mid lane because of Shelly, and bot lane because they killed everyone. So, I mean, they can try and siege and poke you off the tower and have the minions deal damage, but the minions don't deal enough damage fast enough. You have an 80 care of yourself. Urgot's a little bit of range. Vigor's got decent enough area effect wave clear in this matchup, I think, that he can. That will be interesting here. So 1 minute coming in, and looks like here we go. Pandemic Papis. They're setting up for the dragon. I mean, they really want the dragon. I mean, I know you want to keep a ward on the Baron if you're Zero Logic Gaming, but you can't let them get Soul Dragon, right? So you either have to all go out for the dragon. They're just going as 5 now. They're trying to get a pick, and they did. Okay, dragon's not an objective anymore because with the enemy jungler dead, you can just do Baron. Urgot's down in the bot lane, has teleport. You couldn't get picked if you're Zero Logic Gaming, and you had to, just keep one ward on Baron and more or less save your, vision and make sure you're setting up for the Dragon Soul, because that's a more important one. And you needed to go for the trade and try and prevent it going that way. Look how slow this Baron is. I mean, it's legitimately, it's like what, almost a full minute? It took him almost a full minute to kill Baron. Like, I mean, Xerath is just going to dump out the damage here. And, Jhin got caught up in it and he died. But they should have, if they would have seen them on Baron, just do Dragon. That's the trade. That was the handshake that you both were going to give each other, is they need Baron to push in on the towers, and you need to get Dragon so they aren't getting soul point on the Dragon. And I mean, Rammus is going to come in here, but you don't have any of your carries here for the damage both sides. Urgot, Xerath is trying to, deal damage on the left-hand side and try and finish this one off. Warwick and Xerath just absolutely obliterate everything with the mage healers, so they're going to stay nice and healthy. And this game is gone pretty much all Pandemic Papis.
Well, yeah.
Did Seraphine even get Rylai's Crystal Scepter to more easily hit her E? That's ridiculous. That's crazy. Plus, I mean, we have the, staff flowing water. I mean, right now it's just real strong, team fighting. I mean, the Warwick started the whole match off really well for the side of Pandemic Papis. Now they're just going to be pushing in with Baron. Set's just going to hang out in the side lane. He hasn't had to do much this game. He's had some really good teleports. Good to see in that spot. It's been the mages all on the other side of the map. And, Rammus, I know you're trying to get some, there's health, there's armor, but the Bramble Vest I get. But at the same time, they're hitting you with spells. They're not really hitting you with auto attacks, other than your taunting. So, yep, there's one tower down. Jhin is down in the bot trying to get the stone off. I don't know if you can necessarily prevent this from going in. I mean, the cage doesn't get out to the cannons, and that's what's doing all the damage. The cannons are doing more damage to towers than the champions are right now on the side of Pandemic Papis. Nice golden. Oh, but that's going to be a dead Vigors. There's the knock-up tidal wave. All the ults coming out on the side of the top half of the map here. And this should be dead inhibitor number 1. As it looks like, Set's just going to walk these minions in. And they can try. They got triple cannon minions on this wave. And look, the champions are not even attacking the towers. The cannon minions are doing all the damage up there. Set's letting this cannon minion do all the damage down here. So, I mean, the mages do have a little bit of a problem here, but they're so far ahead it doesn't matter. And they're just literally walking the minions into the base right now. I mean, they can't even go to mid lane because there's still 2 towers there. And they're at full health, right? Okay. The inhibitors. Oh my gosh. How many times has the lady said red team's turret's been destroyed in the last, minute, right? I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times in, less than 2 minutes. The gold swing, I bet there's just going to be a huge spike. This is one of those, LCS Baron power plays where they bring up the super sweet little stat, and it's, just a giant spike, right? and you get to see the nifty like gold lead. I should have tracked it before they took the Baron, but they got a pick on the Rammus, then took Baron, then got a pick on the Jhin on the escape, then got a pick onto Rammus and Urgot in front of the Dragon, took the Dragon, backed, and then took out 5 towers and 2 inhibitors. All with, so I mean, we're looking at what, like a 7,000, 8,000 gold difference, right? I mean, it's a 11,000 gold difference, but I'm saying like of that, 7,000 to 8,000 happened in that Baron power play. That's the math, hopefully, right? Oof. Make it. Nihilus going to go in here. We're probably going to be set up for the final fight, but Seraphine double ult, and here comes the Nami ult on top of that. Absolutely it's the side of Zero Logic Gaming, and now we're tower diving as Warwick's going to get in onto the Jhin. Ram is trying to soccer ball his way out here. Not going to happen. Too much CC slows coming through, and this is going to be game number 1, going over to the side of Pandemic Papis. Pandemic Papis. Excellent job from this one. I can't. Hopefully, we see what they can bring out for game number 2 here in just a moment. But very impressive on the side of Pandemic Papis. They were, kind of, I don't want to say gifted a kill, but the Nautilus backing and the Rammus at this level 1, and the invade and work going red to red. Got them a kill, got them situated. The unconventional double Healy mage bot lane sustained their way through, even with the far, less CS in lane. It didn't particularly matter because Work got ahead and was able to do whatever he wanted in the jungle. They were able to get nearly all the dragons. They were able to get the Rift Heralds, which got them towers, and then as soon as they started accelerating and moving around the map, the CC and chaining from them was very well done in team fights. But I'm going to take a pause here to get everything set up for game number 2, and we'll be right into that in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone, for game number 2 between Pandemic Papis and Zero Logic Gaming, in which Zero Logic Gaming made some early missteps, and Pandemic Papis took that and ran with it. And they showed a very dominance in game number 1, particularly with the very interesting double mage combo in the bot lane of Seraphine and Nami. And game number 2, we have the same combo of Seraphine and Nami. Okay. So, yeah. We're going to see how this goes. It worked very well, mainly because I think the work, like I said previously, controlled the jungle because of everything that happened on early and allowed them to just get safe, and they got gold elsewhere because their farming in lane was not particularly good. You would think they were down like 40 CS at one point in lane, but they won the game, so that's what matters, right? So, but Zero Logic Gaming, they're still going with the Vigor in the mid lane. They have the Blitzcrank, Zac maybe in the jungle, and we have Tristana Kog'Maw. Interesting. Okay. Still Xerath. So the Xerath, I think, played pretty well. I mean, at one point we were like 20 minutes in the game, and Xerath Vigor each had like 140 or 150 CS and 0 kills, 0 assists, 0 deaths. So they, mid lane maged it up. Very nice. But we will see what actually happens when we get into the game lobby here. So I'll let you keep looking at that while I get the VOD rolling. Oh, it's a Trundle. It is not a not a Kog'Maw. That makes a lot more sense. Get the thing switched over here, so hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream so far tonight. It was a very, like I said, a very dominant game on the side of Pandemic Papis for game 1. We'll see if Zero Logic Gaming can come out swinging here in game 2. The Trundle versus Mordekaiser matchup should be pretty interesting, and see how that one goes. I think currently it's going to be Mordekaiser favored, but the attack speed buff, or not the buff. Was it an attack speed buff and movement speed nerf on the W? I can't remember the last time they touched Trundle, but they definitely did something to him to adjust his stats. So, but we will see how this goes, and we'll get it pulled up and switched over here. And there we are. And play! Okay, so on the side of Zero Logic Gaming, we have Flow King in the top on Trundle, Monte Carlo method on his Zac in the jungle, Go Flames playing the Vigor in the mid lane, Bob and Rob playing Tristana AD carry, and Pacino on the Blitzcrank support on the side of Pandemic Papis. We have the Mordekaiser in the top lane, Whoop Bros on the jungle, Jarvan, Xerath being played by Jesse as DTF again, and Fuzzy Bear and Internal Images on the support and mage carries of Seraphine and Nami. Well, last game, Nami ended up with all the kills and all the assists and none of the deaths. And I don't get to see the end-game stats because of, it's a VOD, but it can happen. So let's see if the pick potential from the Blitzcrank outweighs the hook potential that the Nautilus had in the first time, as the Tristana is also a scaling 80 carry. So scaling 80 carries in this bot lane for the side of Bob and Rob. He didn't get much time to scale on the Jhin, so maybe they can pressure it and push in these mages with the exploding bomb to get him going in lane. As for the Trundle up top, Trundle versus Mordekaiser, level 1s, 2, 3, probably going to favor more the Trundle, and depending on how you use your ults and And the W, you can outplay Mordekaiser in his death realm with your ult as well. So that's a very good trade. It's kind of like a whoever ults first types loses up there. So we will see how that goes in that matchup. As the mid laners are back to CSing because they saw this between each other in the first game. Although the Trundle stealing the AD from Mordekaiser is not going to matter too particularly much in those auto attacks, but you never know. I think the shorter trades actually favor the Trundle. Gets a little bit more healing, particularly if things die, particularly minions around him. And that's the problem with Mordekaiser, those long trades. So Blitzcrank goes for a hook. Nothing happening. Okay, so we'll see these junglers not die, level 2, but they're on their own things. A nice ward by Monte Carlo Meta, definitely to see if Jarvan would come over to get that early Scuttle Crab as he's going for a clear. But Jarvan went for a full blue side clear into his red side, doing his easier camps with his abilities here, get everything to sort of finish off as Mordekaiser going to be trying to push a Trundle in under the tower. Jarvan may be looking to do the top Scuttle Crab. If they try and fight for it, I'm definitely going to give the advantage to Jarvan, at least to start. Zach actually going to go over the wall, but he is seen. Oh, good pull in on there, and great counter engage. And slapping people together is Zach. Jarvan was there and waiting as the stuns actually come in on the side of Xerath in mid lane. And Nami and Seraphine have the push. Jarvan going to take Scuttle. Zach going to take Krug, Gromp, whatever you're called. Giant lizard guy. Mid lane. Veigar's running a little low on health and mana. Xerath is low on mana, but that's, I mean, they're mages. All they do. Spam their stuff in mid lane, right? And it looks like we got a double Scuttle coming over here to the side of Jarvan. And a good early push in under tower is the Mordekaiser. Man, this lane is probably really hard to deal with. The Seraphine, Nami, there's so much like heals, and like the sustain out of this lane is ridiculous. Seraphine doing a much better job in this game CSing. So Fozzie Bear getting his CS going this one. Got that first game of practice in. Probably made it a little bit easier in this one. A little bit tuned up. People should try and do some warm-up CS practicing before you start any match. Just like the pros do if you have time. I think this was a weekend match too, so you could have definitely got some... Probably got some games ended. So we have a lane gank maybe by the Jarvan. I don't think this is a good idea. I mean, Blitzcrank Tristan under tower... Yep, he's back in. Zach down here as well, so... First dragon this time is going to be Infernal. I don't know, I mean, I don't think Jarvan's going to be on it in 6 minutes like he was on it with the Warwick. I mean... Oh, missed the pillar. Believe the chat usually at this time says something silly like somebody do something. Because no one is doing anything. A whole lot of just farming. Casual, everyone should be just sitting back on their porches right now. Have your lemonade or your sweet tea, your choice of alcoholic adult beverage, just chilling on the porch. Watching the farm do its thing. You know, people are hard at work, but you don't need to be because you're at home. As Jarvan maybe gank spot? Zach maybe ganks top? Or no one does anything? And the bot lane hasn't even had to use any potions yet on the side of the Seraphine Nami. I mean, if anything, Fosbury needs to pop a biscuit so he gets some mana back. I mean, we got second respawns on the buffs now. Will Jarvan hand blue buff over the Xerath? Will Zach actually get a Scuttle Crab? Zach does get the Scuttle. Nice job, Zach. Nope. Xerath, you are not getting blue buff. Whoop Rose may be put into the doghouse for this later on the match for not handing his mid laner blue, who's so mana dependent. Oh, we got a fight in top lane. It's Death Realm versus the Trundle ult that's been dropped down as well. They're just going to keep fighting each other out. And Trundle's got no mana, otherwise he should be doing much better. And there's the flash, and there's the double flash. And it's going to be El Sagrigo with the first blood.
Yes!
Hooray! Something happened. Okay, Zach, your time. You're 5. Go in there. Slap that rock laser dude around. So, Mordekaiser got the better ult off. He also had the better items with the Doran's Ring and the Leech Leer coming in. And Zach, oh, Seraphine Nami back, so this should be a free dragon over to the side of Zero Logic Gaming. So while the 1v1 goes for Papis up top, Dragon number 1 goes over to Zero Logic Gaming in the bot lane. Tristana yet to back. How much gold is Tristana sitting on? 22,000. Sitting on 2,000 gold. Definitely can start, you know, get some item hookups. I mean, which mythic do you go for? Kraken Slayer? Nah. Maybe you go for the Kraken Slayer for Tristana. I think you have enough attack speed steroids that you don't necessarily need that one. But maybe the movement speed one or the jump around. We will see how it goes. As Jarvan's actually gone for the effect. Look how tanky this Jarvan's going to be. He went Grasp. I mean, this is not a Jarvan that wants to get in there and, like, you know, 1v1 the Zac. And he's gone the Nami Cinder route as well. Zac's going to go in here, flag and drag out by Jarvan. That's going to be enough to push him off as Blitzcrank is up here. Tristana's return to the bot lane is the first tower play of the game. Is actually going to go over to the side of the Seraphine Nami bot lane. Oh, and it looks like, you know, Trundle actually is first gone for the Phage. I mean, Mordekaiser's just so strong right now, and the lane's pushing into him. He should be able to even extend this CS lead in the lane. Zac, though, with that. So Blitzcrank has been seen. Jarvan's on a ward. Zac has been seen. That's a great ward right here, because Zac likes to jump from right here to try and get in on this. So we'll see if they want to push in. Jarvan going to be maybe ganking in the bot lane. We'll bounce between the junglers here. Here comes Jarvan. And there's a pink ward. Top lane. And it does look like Mordekaiser did take the Trundle into the Death Realm as Zac is slapping the minions around trying to help him in. Let's bounce. Takes out the man upstairs. And Jarvan, though, counter jungling. Really good gank on the side of Zac up top. As Tristana is now, you know, just the slows and the poke on the side of Seraphine Nami are just pretty ridiculous. So, good job getting out of trouble here as Veigar actually backed to buy. That means, I think, you know, Shelly's going to be handed over to the Jarvan then. Maybe. Oh, Oh, great pull all of a sudden. Blitzcrank with the silence, but the flash came out just in time. Tristan's going to go in there. Whoa, the bomb explosion on the Nami. That fish is dead. Can they get onto the Pop Star Queen? No, they cannot. And teleport goes in up top, and Mordekaiser pushed up too much, and slappity slap slap goes the Blitz. Zach. Oh my gosh, Mordekaiser. And you're just going to try and sustain his way through this one. I don't think it's going to happen. A nice pull. Nope. And flashing in is the Jarvan. Here comes the Xerath ulti. Takes and puts Zach into Bloblet form. Someone has to teleport on the Bloblet. Veigar does not save his jungler. And that's a rough go. I thought that was so in favor for them. They weren't able to kill Mordekaiser. His sustain through the Conqueror. Kept him alive just long enough with the help of his shield. And now, he's going to be taking some tower plates. Lots of action in the top lane here. Bot lane had some action. Hey, Xerath's on the board with an assist. He didn't have to roam that far. Well, he got, like, what, to, like, here to throw out his ulti to get, like, one thing down on top of it. Okay, 30 seconds before we have Mountain Dragon. Papis have an excellent vision on the top half of the map. Not so much on the bottom, but they've just back to get some wards. Tristana has been picking up the Gale Force. You know, Zach with the Sunfire. Mordekaiser with the Rift Maker. Nothing yet on this support bot lane. Is the Nami and Seraphine much better job at CSing in this matchup compared to last game. As Jarvan's going to be seen on this ward. He's going to... Nope. Flag and drag out. Trundle is going to solo Rift Herald? Yeah. So we have poke damage coming out here, and Trundle soloing Rift Herald. So this is a very interesting matchup as Blast coning out. There's a pink ward. Pull misses. Okay. Trundle doesn't have teleport, so he can't come to this. Neither can Mordekaiser. So it's 4v4 down here no matter what. Mordekaiser's going to get plates. Trundle gets the Rift Herald, so that's excellent for him. Bot lane, Blitzcrank going to go and gets the pull in onto the Jarvan. There's a baby cage, and Zach's going to go in there, but there's the stun into the charm, into the Nami. Oh my gosh, that CC coming out from the dual mage bot lane. Absolutely ridiculous as Jarvan did drop down, but now can Xerath deal out the AP damage. Fozzie Bear taking down Monte Carlo method on the Zach. He needs to get some Merc Treads and MR ASAP for these 3-hit combo. But with both the junglers dead, who's going to take Dragon? Nobody? Anybody? Nah, they're just going to let it reset. Everyone backs. Smitems will be coming back here momentarily. Tristana, get that wave pushing. As maybe teleport in from Veigar into the mid lane. They've started Dragon because their jungler comes up first. And Veigar had to take care of mid. Tristana's pushing in bot. This is going to go over the side of Proud Papis. The fact that the jungler died first means that they get to return first to the dragon. And this puts them in really good favor here. So, I was too busy with that dragon fight to notice the tower plates. But I think Proud Papis had a much better tower plates, particularly in the top lane for Mordekaiser. And his CS lead is... Ooh, we're getting almost near the point where he's doubling his opponent's CS. 116 to 68, could be 69 and 70 here, so we'll keep an eye on that to see how that goes here coming up shortly. Mythic items should be coming in here for champions after a couple of backs. Oh, there's a pull, and that's going to be a dead Seraphine. Excellent job on the Blitzcrank, and Tristana just jumped right in on that party. And there's Zach finally clearing out that ward. But now let's go to the other jungler. Well, he ganked down here in the bot lane as they got in and killed Nami. So Bob and Rob on a killing spree. 3-0-0, 110 CS on this Tristana. And definitely the most gold in the game on his team. Yeah, by far. We'll see if this, AD carry can carry in a game against a team with no AD carry. Zach now. Maybe. Goes in onto the Mordekaiser. Let's see if he actually pulls someone into the ult. Where's the W? And he's just going to all in onto, and he's going to go under tower, and it looks like a try and finish him on. Does finish him on, and it flashes out after it's gone, but Zach's going to slap him down. He's like, just because you come out of the death realm doesn't mean you can't die yourself. And Blitzcrank misses. Jarvan does nothing. Jarvan out top. The duels. So while they're doing better in lane CS wise, they've died a few more times here for the in the bot lane, the double heal. So of the double dual mage bot lanes, I think it's very good. I haven't seen enough to say it's top tier. I think right now Seraphine is top tier. Maybe she can be paired better with a better support than the Nami. I'm not against the Nami. Ethereal Image has played the Nami very well, particularly in Game 1. So I have a little bit of suspicions, particularly in this team comp where they just do not have a carry, right? They're going to have the same problem in this game as they did in the last game, as Zach's going to go in here yet again, as they're now going to try and prevent this Rift Herald from going down. It had to be summoned. If I was them, I would have probably, when they backed, tried to bop it down into the bot lane to get it with that 80, and I think they're going to try and walk it in. That's not going to happen. Jarvan and Xerath are up here. Let's see if they want to finish. Double pull in on the side. Mordekaiser and trying to go out. Flag and drag, and the Cataclysm come out. Xerath ultimate popping as well. Trying to get it on the Zac as Mordekaiser and Trundle are in the death realm, and he's going to die. And down goes Trundle. And can he charge? Can he charge? He can!
Give me a Y! Give me an E! Give me a F! Yeah!
By the skin of like 100 HP on that Rift Herald, it got the charge in. Very, very lucky on the side of Zero Logic Gaming. But they got the tower. First tower does go over to them, so that's something they couldn't do in the last game. Trade towers, top lane, but that's okay. Teleport. Who's teleporting? Here comes Mordekaiser. And, oh my gosh, he's going to try to get in on Tristana, but Giz pulls in the blitz and double flashes. And there goes the charm into the stun. And the Nami ult as well takes down that one. Bubble, oh my gosh, the CC! Oh!
No!
That's what this bot lane is saying every time. The Seraphine E into charm, or charm into E, followed by the Nami tidal wave, and then the bubble. It's just the end of the world. No QSS, no cleanse, and flashes burnt to escape the Mordekaiser. Oh, you hate to see it. Unless, of course, you're Seraphine and Nami. And with that, we have Dragon now. Each team with one. 10 seconds. This game can break wide open. Currently, a 1,000 gold lead aside of Pandemic Papis. But we'll see if it makes the difference, because most of that's on the Mordekaiser. I don't think you can funnel in a straight line into the Seraphine-Nami combo. Their ultimates are not up yet, but I just think you're setting yourself up for a real rough go. And the pull misses on the side of Blitzcrank because they started off the Dragon. Maybe Zac goes in for a steal. Tristana goes in for some autos. We're going to go big screen here. Here we go. In the charge. Nice flag and drag, but guess what? There's the baby cage. He's going to knock everything out. He's going to slap some people together. We're trying to get CC, and Zac does get the dragon. And he gives some knock cataclysm, knocks everyone down. There's the Zac ball that's pointing together inside the cage, and it looks like Tristana's getting one more kill and jump his way out. Nami Tidal Wade's going to miss all the way to the left, but Blitzcrank's going to run all the way to the right, trying to get it up. And another cage on the side of Vega to prevent any further damage. Blitzcrank escapes from that bubble, but with they're all on super low health on the side of the high health on the side of your Pandemic Papis. They got the dragon. They gave up 2 kills. They only got 1 in return, but this tower is probably going over to the red team here. Ooh, hook miss. I don't think they can go much further. Okay, push this one off. Okay, so we're 22 minutes into the game here. They've actually extended the gold lead after losing the dragon, picking up the 2 kills in the tower, where they went from like a 1k gold lead now to a 2.5k gold lead on the side of Pandemic Poppies. You know, Mordekaiser getting either further ahead. Xerath was able to pick up a kill in that last team fight. So we will see how this continues to go. Now Tristana is still at 1 item. Veigar is still at 1 item. We'll see how the gold on the carries go on the side of Zero Logic Gaming. See if they can scale past this almost all mage team coming out from the red side. Okay. So I think the movement speed particularly helps everyone. No one's going to disagree that they don't like the movement speed, but that, you know, the ult decreasing is, I think, going to particularly help both teams. You know what? Ocean Air Drake is just like, there's never a team that doesn't want it more than the other team, right? You always want the extra move speed, and you always want the ult cooldown reduction. So, movement speed's great. Directed camera, what are you doing? Oh, Trundle, you gotta get some MR. You gotta get, you know, something, right? Force of Nature is an item now. You know, increase your movement speed, increase your health, your MR. I mean, you can definitely go the, oh, Mordekaiser gets absolutely shut down. Nice CC chain out on the side of Zero Logic Gaming to take down the most fed member. And now you just clean up some stuff. Got to get Tristana, I think, on this tower, though. Really kind of open up the map for them. Zach now could maybe look to tower dive here coming up soon. I mean, Surfing does have enough damage in her Q now, though. She can clear out the minion waves. Oh! Ooh! Good attempt. This is going to be a 4v4 all night long. And that's a team ad for Trundle. We would like the Spectral Cow, but I understand. You got to push the waves. Can he get the tower? I think he's going to sacrifice him. He does, so. One thing at a time here. Zach looks to go in. Not going to happen. Okay, we got a minute till Dragon. Other than the waves getting pushed. Oh! Nami slipped through the fingers of Blitzcrank there. I guess he doesn't have fingers with the glove. Can't really grab a hold of anything. Super close, though. Oh. Oh! Flash out by Tristana. 30 seconds before Dragon. Are they going to be able to take mid-tower? Ult by the Blitzcrank to clear the minions? He's gonna. Are they just giving up Dragon? You don't burn Flash and, you know, the Blitzcrank ult just to clear the minions. I know, I mean, that's rough. That's a rough go. Trundle's top. He's got teleport. Mordekaiser, he's in waiting. I think they're trading maybe mid lane for... They're going to get gauged upon. Okay, they're going to slide on their way out. Jarvan started the Dragon. Tristana's looking. Oh, they're just going to give Dragon for tower. Okay. They're like, hey, we need to get mid tower down. We already have one air Drake. You can have the next one. They're not going for the win condition. But they didn't get the push in, and Xerath did an excellent job trying to clear out the minions. And they're not going to maybe trade it for top? How fast can Trundle take this one down? Halfway. Okay. Okay. Tier 2. Tier 2 for Dragon. That's okay trade. They've shrunk the gold lead. It was 3,000. It's now just down to 200. So those towers really getting, you know, Zero Logic Gaming back in this. Only down a kill. Mid lane towers are still up though, so this may be a weird game where those are concerned. Vigor not getting blue buff, crying in his Yordle shoes right now. Last game you had to work in the jungle with the Nami Seraphine. Oh, finally lands a pull, but the flash out on the side of who's Nami. Man, that's when you want the Blitzcrank gold. Flash silence, then knock up. Because you can silence them as they're coming in. So that way they can't just insta-flash. Clearing out the wards. But I don't think you can really do Baron right now if you're on the side of Pandemic Papis like you could last game. Not far enough ahead, for one. Two, your work is, you know, a lot more sustained. Flashing out on Seraphine. So the bot laners avert flash from 2 excellent pick attempts on the side of Zero Logic Gaming. Playing much better in this game than they did in game 1 as Jarvan is going to flag and drag Cataclysm, maybe? Going to try and lock down the Trundle? Nope. He's going to walk it out. And with the jungle down in the bot lane, do they start? I don't think you can start Baron. Oh my gosh, they're teleporting in. They're just... Oh my gosh, Bob and Rob taking so much damage from Xerath. They stopped the damage on the Baron. Teleport now in by Mordekaiser, and that's going to be a baby cage. Flag and drag Cataclysm, flash out, he's going to get pulled over. You pulled over the Mordekaiser. I don't know if that's who you want to tank. Oh, never mind, Vigor ult. So strong. Seraphine damage takes Zac down to a quarter health. They re-engage. They lost mid lane tower. They killed the Mordekaiser. Now they're going to go in. And they're split. The carriers are split from the damage dealers. Zac's trying to go happen. And there's one Nami going down, but that's just the support as the bombs get in on. Zac is gone through, and Trundle's dropped his ultimate. He's trying to engage. Xerath, excellent damage from that will Seraphine. Take out Bob and Rob on the Tristana. Man, there's so much heal and long-range poke, even as they're disengaging from Papis here, that they've been able to take out a couple of people where most teams they engaged upon like that pretty much could have called it over. Oh no, I think I broke the Streamlabs, the images, yeah. I broke it. Never mind, I fixed it. Okay. So, 1 minute 30 till dragon. Each team with 2 dragons. Each team basically dead even in gold, dead even in kills, dead even in towers. This is a coin flip game at the moment. Literally, flip a coin, that's who's going to win. We have the blue side with a little bit more of the scaling, their side. And they've started to pick up some MR items. Zac has not backed in a while. What? How much gold? Zac's sitting on 3,000 gold. Man, you gotta get off the map. 3,000 gold? You're trying to buy like every item in the shop? You know you can buy them in pieces, right? Like, jeez, that's so much gold. That's an unspent, man. That could be a huge hindrance for this dragon fight in 45 seconds. You need to back now. Oh. Okay, because the other team all backed. They all backed and bought purchase items. I mean, Jarvan has a Sterix and a Tiamat to just a Spectral Scowl on the side of Zac. And I think this could be the difference here. Zac's also the same level. Xerath ulti comes up and trying to get in. Oh, never mind. Jarvan gets in onto the Vigor, and that's going to explosion. Seraphine hits a Bomby ult. Oh my gosh, so much knockups coming out on the side of them. Zac not able to jump out as Xerath lays out the damage. Team follows it up beautifully and takes out the enemy team. And this is going to be a dragon number 3 going over to the side of Pandemic Papis. Trundle gets the tower, but is he going to live? Will Trundle live? He's going off to the right. Yep, he will, because they're just going straight to Baron. They're going to need all 5 of you there for Baron. Come on, Nami, get to Baron, because you got to heal him and shield him. Jarvan has a lot of burst damage, but He does a long range engage following all that Xerath damage. Oh my gosh, this is the slowest Baron taking. I thought last game was slow. Is this one going any faster, guys? Jarvan gets pulled out. Tristana goes in. Jarvan goes back in. They're going to finish it. Zach's finally here. He's trying to get around. Mordekaiser's going to finish around. He's going to take him to the death run, so they're going to be fighting. And Zach's like trying to find a way out. He can't find a way out. He just can't get a way out. Will he jump right as he escapes? Not going to happen. And down goes Mordekaiser, coming out of the death room as well. It's called the death room because you die, whether you're in it or when you come out of it. Tristana going deep, deep, and gets her.
Yes!
Okay, this Baron power play not going as well for game number 2. Why are we up here? Okay. Where are we at? So, they take the blue buff away. Vigor finally gets one. Just doesn't happen to be his own blue buff. Man, that's such a... The sustained damage from this bot lane is... Or from the CC is ridiculous, but... Okay, they need Baron to push in, because once again, just like in game 1, they don't have any damage and on these towers other than the Baron empowered minions, so... You know, Zach gonna try and engage. Seraphine misses. Blitzcrank with the silence again, trying to just kill the minions, flashing out. Xerath just gonna try and like poke over the wall. I think you gotta let this one go. There's the ulti. Should I be counting these? Oh, nice flag and drag, gets in onto the Jarvan. Nope, never mind. He's gonna go too far. There's the bubble counters that gets pulled in under tower. The Seraphine charm misses, and it looks like not gonna happen. Tristana is not gonna be able to get any damage. Zach's gonna jump around. Can't get one to see if he can go any further than that. And flashing out, and there's one flash slapping people together. Yes, it's not gonna happen up there top. Actually, there's gonna be two. Zach's gonna be able to slip out of that way. And Trundle here is trying to outdeal the damage. Here comes Mordekaiser, put into the death run. Tristana's gonna jump in, trying to get one more auto attack with the ultimate. Not gonna happen. Tristana's gonna get shot down by Xerath. Coming out of the death realm is Mordekaiser on top. He's taking down Flow King. Tower is going to go over to Pandemic Papis. Zach's up. I don't think they can win. One minute and 20 seconds on Dragon. So that, I mean, the fight started off well, but the Seraphine Nami ults and the just meant Tristana could never get into the team fight, and then Tristana tried to jump in and assassinate Xerath, and Xerath lived, I think, with a few hundred health left after that, the E, you know, ult from Tristana for the explosion, and just got pushed back, and then was right on top of, you know, Mordekaiser and Jarvan as they came out. So the bot laners did die, but we'll see how it goes. So okay, Tristana takes that. There's a red card. Zach's been living pretty full. Zach finally bought some items. I mean, he finished, I mean, his Spirit Visage. He got his giant belt. He's going for the... Oh my gosh, Nami! You did! Vigor caught that fish in his net. Blitzcrank going in for the pull. Misses that one. Throw it out. Trundle's going to be back playing duty. Xerath with the ulti. Two. Two the two. Mordekaiser, he's level 17. Holy crud, Mordekaiser's level 17? Zach is 14 compared to Jarvan 16, so we have 2 level difference for the smite fight. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ooh, mistook. Okay, they're gonna pull it out. Nami's coming in. I think they're going to be able to get this one here. Pretty go large here. Freljord, and Zach's going to go in there. And actually, Vigor's going to take that one out. Hook's going to look like someone's in the death zone here. Trundle's going to get in onto the Jarvan as Zach's going to try and bounce away from Mordekaiser, who's in the death zone. Oh my gosh, they're stuck inside the Cataclysm, and that's perfect lineup for the Seraphine ult coming out. And Mordekaiser gets pushed away from Tristana, who's going to run off to the top lane as Zach comes out of Blob form and dies. And now it's just Blitzcrank. He's going to be running down on here, and he's going to be missed by the triple. But the double kill for the Xerath. Trundle backed. He's running. Mordekaiser's chasing. And where did I mean, Tristana was pushed to Mordekaiser when he came out of the ult with his R, but he was at such low health. He had to run the top one. Also, level 14 to level 17. Trundle also level 2. Can they 2v1 this Mordekaiser? Oh, he golden! And Seraph damage over the wall. So much damage, but the bombs are exploding on your head from Tristana. This is what happens when AD carries get to late game here. We're nearly there with Tristana. Did Tristana go Hex Drinker? She did. Really just wants to get rid of that, that MR against, I don't know if Hex Drinker, QSS I think would have probably been my preferred option in this, but I can see the Hex Drinker from that, that damage needs it's all magic damage, right? Like, you're not really worried about the Jarvan jumping in on you. He has gone kind of offensive, but it's more of like he's just all burst damage up front, and if you can survive that, it's going to be going well for you. So, clearing out some wards. This game's still relatively even. Vigor was able to take the last dragon, so if they get a good job, pillars coming out on the side of Trundle, preventing this one. Now, this Baron goes down much faster than it was when it was Seraphine. And there's the Seraphine coming out, flashing by the Jarvan. Cataclysm, 3 people in there, and that means the charm's gonna happen. And Zach gets hit up with the double charm, and then the knockup. Tristana trying to get the damage off. Let's see if they can get on this AD carry. Is she gonna jump away? Blast Cone not gonna be there in time. Oh, dies to red buff burn. I don't know what. Red buff burn on the side of that. And with 3 people down, it's just Trundle and Blitzcrank left alive. And all 5 are up on the side of Pandemic Papis. And this is probably going to be the Baron push in for the game here. Man, the Cataclysm with the Seraphine Nami, just Zach tries to counter engage and just can't, right? Like, just that combo is absolutely ridiculous. Baron up minions, all 5 people up. We have 9 seconds on Vigor. This is just game. These 2 champions, I don't think they can do anything about it. They gotta fight. You gotta go for it. Oh, there's stun. Gets the blister point. Oh, okay. Vigor's here trying to get some damage off, but there's the. Oh my gosh, the Nami tidal wave takes out 2. She said, ride this wave. Because the game's over. Pandemic Papis with the 2-0 on this game. The Seraphine Nami bot lane in both games absolutely ridiculous, as a little bit more carry oriented this one on the Seraphine. 3-2 and 19 versus the 4-6 and 14 on the Nami. Just absolutely ridiculous in this. Xerath 7-0 and 13. No one was able to get onto the long range artillery mage, helping take everyone down. So congratulations for the 2-0 of Pandemic Papis here. I cannot wait to see what teams want to do against this team in the future coming out from the rest of the season. I expect a lot of Seraphine bans against them for the rest of this season until Seraphine gets the nerf hammer, because that was absolutely impressive coming out as a mage carry in their particular setup. They ran that very well. On the side of Zero Logic Gaming, game 1 went kind of rough, but that's kind of on them on how it started. But I think they did an okay job at trying to come back and get that one. In game 2, it just came down to just a couple of those last team fights and how all the CC positioned so the damage could be laid out. The Xerath laying out the early damage into the CC from like the bot lane and the Jarvan on the combo engage just took over those team fights. So very, very nice. So We will be getting into our next match here in 5 to 10 minutes. On the website, it's Team 27 versus Guardian Gaming here. So I'm going to go get a drink, and then we will jump into that one here shortly. So stick around and don't go away. That's the same thing, sticking around and not going away. But you know what I'm saying.